Ninjas, it's the TheYetiNinja here, and today I'm going to be showing you a new method of, just showing you a method of how to sort of control your world generation, how to get your structures, your little structures, to generate only on land and not anywhere on the map, you know. So I'm going to show you sort of how to do that, and yeah, so let's get started, shall we? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a small pillar, sort of like a pole. It's going to be 3 blocks wide, so I'm just going to get started with it. It's going to be 3 blocks wide, not 3 blocks wide, 3 blocks high of planks, and then a glowstone block on the top. So let's just quickly do that, shall we? So it's just going to be 3 blocks high, and I'm just going to increment it by 1, and I just want to set the block with ij plus j1. I'm sure you guys remember that, yeah? Block dots planks dot block id. Okay. And what I'm going to do over here is I'm just going to go world dot set block I j plus 3, so 3 up, and then I'm just going to go, yeah, whoopsies, k, and then block dots glowstone, whoopsies, no, damn it, okay, block dot glowstone dot, whoops, dot block id. There we go. No, there we go. Okay, no, that's still not right. There we go. No, damn it. Okay, there we go. Stop, calm down. Okay, so this is our basic setup. I'm pretty sure you guys all remember this, and we're going to lag the computer like crazy if we try and do it right now. So, I'm going to introduce you to another method, and what we're going to do here is we're going to say, if there is no block, if there is no grass block or sand block underneath our generated structure, then don't generate it. And that's what I'm going to do now. And I'm also going to say, if the block you're trying to generate over is not an air block, then don't generate. So that'll also prevent it from like generating on underground sand or something, yeah? And into walls or into massive, you know, buildings or structures or other stuff like that. So, let's get that started. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go if world, now it's in our world class, it's in our world object here. So we're going to look for it, and it's called world.isAirBlock. And the cool thing, you don't have to say what the air block is. It's already been defined in this method. All you got to do is call it, yeah? And if it is an air block, ijk, so at the exact how do I say, location of the generated structure, okay, at the beginning location of the generated structure, if it is an air block, and now these two signs mean and, so if this and this are true, then you can do something. However, if one of them are wrong, then it's not going to do anything. So and world dot get block id. Now this, guys, is the new method here. Get block id. Whoops, I don't want to do that. I don't know why I did that, just habit. World.get block id. This will get the ID of the block, and it'll tell you what it is. So j, now we want to go j minus 1. So it's going to go to the origin of the structure, of where the structure was first generated, and it's going to go 1 down. So it's going to go 1 below our little pole, and it's going to see if that block is equal to block dot, dot grass dot block id. Or, now these two signs mean or. It's two straight pipes. So or, so these two can be true, or that one and whatever here it can be true, yeah? So or world dot get block id, and I'm just going to do that ij minus 1 as usual is equal to block dot sand dot block id. So just to test it if it's a sand block as well. Now we're going to have to put a bracket here and a bracket at the end of here just before we go return true. And I'm just going to put a tab in between just for organization. So if all of these things are true, or that one and that one is true, or all of them are true, however, that's not possible. You can't have a grass and sand block at the same time. So, if one of those two combinations are true, you can then set the blocks with planks and glowstone, like so, and you return true. So, if we go into our main class, remember I put this entity test here. This is still my testing. I haven't done much on it. I'm quite lazy. So, I've made it more common. I'm going to explain why I've made it more common. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start it up and see if it works. We don't need world generator, do we? So, it's just us. And this is our world gen wall, by the way, guys, from the previous lesson, or previous tutorial. So, let's start that up. And previously, I had a very annoying sort of bug where it just wouldn't generate. I'm not sure why. I'm going to hope it doesn't happen this time. Yes! 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 It's not! Okay, I'm cheering. You're probably confused. Don't worry about it. Just ignore. So, let's go on a hunt. I already see a couple of them there. So, let's double-click spacebar. Let's make this full screen as well. Oh, bonk. There we go. And now check this out. It has actually generated. It still seems to be generating into the structures. It's weird. Okay, maybe that method isn't actually exactly what I thought it was. But we can see it's not in the sky anymore, and it is here. So I'm going to actually go check out the world.isAirBlock method, because it doesn't really seem to do anything. They still seem to generate below. But as I said, it was going to be a 3-block high pillar with a bit of glowstone at the top. There we go. It was never there. There we go. Hide the evidence. So, okay, if we go into our grass blocks, you can see it's actually generated properly, because there's no grass below, it's dirt below. So guys, check that out. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty sweet. So now we're not getting massive, like, overhauls of our structures all over the place, just going mentally berserk. Okay, now what I wanted to explain before was why is it that I've made it much more common? Well, Notch's code basically creates a biome, and then he decorates the biome with different world gens. So he's decorated this biome with reeds, and he's decorated the biome with these types of trees. And that's all he's done. And mushrooms, of course, yeah? And probably pumpkins and all the rest. And so he decorates the biome like that. He defines what the desert biome is, he says what the base block is, and then he decorates it with a cactus and some shrubs. And maybe the occasional reeds over there. And that's what he's done. So, I haven't actually added this to the biome decorator. I have just added it to, like, the overall world of Minecraft. And so, these sort of things, these cactuses, these shrubs, come in priority over my little structure here. So it'll generate these first, all the shrubs and the cactuses, and then only will it generate this. And that's sort of explained, and that sort of tells you why this will become a lot less common, which is why I put it. Now, if I quit this quickly, which will explain to you why I've put this as a 20. I'm pretty sure you remember this whole thing, this large for loop here. It explains to you why I put this as 20. I've made it very common. So if I were to put that as 1, I'd barely find any anywhere, because it's put all the other all the other world generations in priority over this one. So guys, thank you for watching this tutorial. And yeah, I've learned about a new software called Final Cut Pro. I've got a trial version at the moment, so I'm not going to buy it. Ooh, it's like $200, $300. Oh my word! No, sorry, pounds I should say. I'm in America. My God, I'm in the UK at the moment, so I should say pounds. But yeah, it's really expensive, so I'm just going to get the trial. I'm just going to see how many videos I can get out with this Final Cut Pro, because it's a very, very nifty piece of software. I can do lots of cool stuff with it. So I'm going to be trying that out. I'm going to be trying to release a horror film for you guys, sort of like a horror clip. I want to see how well that goes. I don't know. It's a lot of editing. It's got a lot of like thinking it's got to do, and I'm not good with thinking. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching my tutorial. I hope I get this out to you. I should be able to, as long as nothing goes wrong with the process. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe, comment, and rate, and all the rest. Yes, as everyone says, goodbye.